bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Friends, good morning. Good morning. Hey, it's Ted.
Whoa.
Welcome to my YouTube channel.
Whoa.
This is where I'll be.
Oh, yeah.
That's very exciting.
Okay, there we go. Good. All right. Look at that. That's good. And that's good. All right. Good morning, Irene. All right. Let me just turn that sound off. And then we're good to go. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I'm back. Back from a weekend up at a place called Lake Arrowhead. If you're not from Southern California, you may never have heard of this little place. It's about 2 hours from Los Angeles. It's really quick, right up, and I just decided it was time to take some time off, and so we did that. We left on Wednesday and got back last night, yesterday afternoon, and it was a great time. My friend Ty lives up there. He moved up there years ago, 7 years ago, I think, 7 years ago. And it's a great little lake. It's a man-made lake, and it's a private lake, so you have to own a house, I guess, to be part of the Arrowhead ACA or ALA, whatever it is. And they have a boat up there, so it was great. We got to go on the lake and have some fun and jump in the water and hike around a little bit, hike to a waterfall, and it's about 5,000 feet elevation, which is nice because you really feel like you're kind of in the mountains, which is super fun. But most importantly, it was just nice not to have any appointments, not to have any time, and just, to sleep in. And this is unbelievable. If you've been following me for a little while on these classes, you've heard the whole story of Liam sleeping and not sleeping, and sleep training and not sleep training. And he slept like a rock star in the mountains. Unbelievable. It was basically, he would go to bed at 7, did not wake up one time in the middle of the night. And he even, yesterday morning, we thought we would wake up. I'd give Lauren some time to go journal at the lake and have a nice time to relax. And he didn't wake up until 8 o'clock. He woke up to feed and then basically fell right back to sleep. And it was until 8 o'clock, so we had to pack up and check out. But anyway, it was a great weekend, so I hope that you had some time. And if you haven't, this is one of the big things that has come out of the weekend, which we all know we should do on a regular basis, but give ourselves some time to relax and rejuvenate. And especially in these times, it's really important to just step back from everything and just go, you gotta take a break, right? So, and just get some perspective. I think that's a really, 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 really important thing to do. So today, we are switching to our normal yoga for runners, and I put that in quotes because it's really for athletes or anybody who does any sort of athletic thing like, I don't know, walk, hike, whatever it is that you do. But today we're going to focus on hamstrings. So we're currently streaming on Mondays here live with the Malibu Half Marathon and 5K, which, if you didn't know, has officially gone virtual for this year. So you can go to Malibu, I think it's malibumarathon.com or runmalibu.com, and you can sign up. There's 3 different options. You can sign up for their 5K, their half marathon, and you can do a 50-miler, which is what I'm gonna do for the month of November. So you have to join me and run 50 miles in the month of November, if I'm not mistaken. I should probably look at the details before I tell you about them. But anyway, if you're here with us from there, we're gonna do a nice little session. We're gonna warm up, go through some sun salutations, and then we're gonna focus a little bit today on hamstrings and end with a solid 20 minutes of some yin, which is really more hips. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, because I could chat for a long time. Feet about shoulder distance, bring the palms together, close your eyes, relax the shoulders, breathe in and out of the nose. Let those shoulders drop down, let the top of the head float up, breath smooth. Set your intention to release stress, heal, strengthen, whatever it is for you that adds a deeper meaning to your breath and your movements. And then drop your head down over to the left side, easy neck stretch. And then switch sides. Good, and then drop the arms and make a few circles with the head, one direction. And then opposite direction. By the way, I did not do yoga one time the whole weekend. Last time I did yoga was with you on Wednesday last week. Or if you're watching this sometime in the future, I can't tell you. I cannot tell you when the last time I did yoga is. Shoulder rolls, forward and back, forward and back. We're still officially shut down. LA County is still shut down. So we are doing these on a donation basis. Go ahead and switch directions with your shoulders. If you can, support us and pay for your class. You can do that through Mind Body. You can go to the Mind Body, go to 5 Point Yoga and then scroll down a little bit and you can sign up for your class like you normally would to any yoga class. Go ahead now, take the arms up, interlace the fingertips, turn the palms to the ceiling. You can also do a little donation, or you can Venmo me directly. So there's options to do that. You could Venmo is at Teddy McDonald, and that goes all through the business. So it's all very much appreciated. Helps us keep us on mission of healthy moving forward. A mission of healthy. That's our mission. Just one word: healthy. Actually, it's more than that. Reach the arms up, shoulders back, breathe, and then fold over to one side. Nice easy stretch to one side, breathe. Oh, the mission is active, healthy, 100+ years. So a few more words than just one. For those of you that have been following my own injured last 24 classes, I had some back issues that slowed me down, had some knee issues that slowed me down, and I took a rest this weekend. That was the important thing. I just ran one time, 3 miles around the lake, lean back, take a big inhale, and then fold down, forward, exhale. It was a beautiful run. My knee is okay, still a little twingy, but needs a little bit more rest, but it's gonna be fine. That's good news. My back is gonna be fine too. Grab your, elbows, drop the head down, stretch. I always start with the legs slightly bent. Slightly bent legs, better positioning for your hamstrings, for your lower back. A few more breaths. Clasp the hands back behind you, interlace the fingertips, stretch the shoulders here. One more breath. Give it a good stretch. Good. Release the arms, roll back up, abdomen strong, slowly roll up. One arm. Let's make some circles. So, an important note about athleticism and healing. So like I said, I ran, what's today, Monday, so Saturday. Just 3 miles, easy, with my friend who was up there too. Circles, other arm. And for me, it was perfect. It was slow. It was about 30 minutes. And I just kind of took it slow, looked at some of the houses along the lake, and it was a beautiful little run. It was perfect active healing for me because my knee had been bothering me side to side. And I didn't want to go fast. I didn't want to go uphill, downhill. I was having some weirdness on a hike. And I went coming downhill, and it felt bad. And So it's important to really give your body the time it needs to heal. Back to the center. Let's start some sun salutations. Palms together, arms up, big inhale. Fold down forward as you exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale, look forward. Step back to plank, top of a push-up. Hold it here. A few breaths. My back is still not 100% healed, but my knee is still not 100% healed, but it feels pretty good. Let's do a few push-ups here. Let's do 5, lower halfway, and press up. Halfway, press up. Halfway, push up. 2 more. 1 more. Good, drop to the knees. Cat and cow tilts for the spine. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. A couple more. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Great. Back to neutral. Lift the feet side to side. Shoulder and hip together one side, shoulder and hip together other side. Just a few times here, side to side. Yeah, I think it's always the perfect combination of, enough rest and enough movement to heal what ails you, whatever that may be, physically or emotionally, frankly. But I'm not a psychologist, so I can't really speak to that as much as I can the physical part. Back to the center, abdomen strong, tuck the toes, straighten the legs all the way to the mat. Gentle back bend. Cobra, this is how you would do your easy version of the vinyasa, and then back to downward facing dog. Bend the left leg, push the right heel down, give it a big stretch. Switch sides and stretch. Straighten both legs from there. Come up on the toes, walk softly to the hands. Extend the spine as you inhale, look forward. Fold as you exhale. All the way up, nice big inhale. Hands together at the heart, exhale. Arms up again, inhale. Lift, exhale, fold all the way down, forward. Extend that spine as you inhale, look forward. You can step back or you can jump back if you want. And then vinyasa, we lower halfway down to chaturanga or all the way to the mat like before. Roll over the toes, upward facing dog, or cobra if you're on the mat, and then downward facing dog. Fingers spread, palms flat, breath smooth. Breathe. Good, up on the toes again. Walk or hop forward to the hands. Lengthen that spine as you inhale, look forward, fold as you exhale, stretch. All the way up, nice big inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Arms up again, inhale. Fold down forward as you exhale. Extend the spine, inhale. Step back, exhale. Vinyasa, lower down. You could do knees first or not, all the way to the mat, maybe. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Reverse it. Good. Pause there, breathe. And this time, take the right leg up behind you. Hold it up there, stretch. Sink the left heel down, breathe. Good, then shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, abdomen strong. Lift it back and up. Forward knee to your left side, twist. Squeeze, back and up. Forward to the right side. Back and up. All the way forward to the hands. Pause there. Straighten the front leg, flex the foot. Hamstring stretch. Exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips down. Hip stretch. Inhale. Hamstring. Exhale. Hip flexor. 5 like this. Inhale. Exhale. That's 3. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Then we're going to do external rotation. So you roll the foot out, roll to the outside of the foot, and then bend the knee forward. You're stretching the outside of your hamstrings here. Bend the knee forward. Same thing. Outside of the heel, outside of the hamstrings. A few more. 2 more. Good. And then inside. So now inside of the heel, hip goes to your right and bend the knee. Inside of the heel, internal rotation with the leg, outside, the hips move to the outside. That's going to get the deeper stretch on the inside of your hamstrings. Good. A few more. This is usually tighter. This is the tighter piece. 1 more. Good. And then a few times down the middle. Straighten, bend, straighten, bend. 1 more. Good. Turn the back foot. Warrior 1. Arms up, shoulders relaxed, hips turn forward. Breathe. Good. Breathing deeply. Breath smooth, hips forward, shoulders relaxed. Clasp the hands back behind you, interlace the fingertips. Lift the heart up, drop the shoulders back, head back, take a big inhale. Fold down forward as you exhale. Stretch. Strong back leg, breathe deeply. And then come on back up. Warrior 1, inhale. Hands down to the floor, exhale. Leg back, vinyasa. Lower, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch it. And now left leg up behind you, hold it. Keep stretching that right leg. Keep breathing deeply. Shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, abdomen strong, core strength, and lift it back and up. Forward knee to your right side. Lift it back and up. Forward to the left. Back and up. All the way forward. And then from here, we do about 20 of these. Straighten the leg, flex the foot. Bend the knee, drop the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Right, straighten forward, straighten, and then bend the knee, sink down. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now, external rotation. Roll to the outside of the foot. Feel the outside of the hamstrings. External rotation. Bend the knee. External rotation outside of the hamstrings. Bend the knee. External rotation outside of the hamstrings. 1 more time. External rotation outside of the hamstrings. And now internal rotation. In the internal, so you're going inside of the heel, inside, and then hips to the left. And bend the knee. Internal rotation. Bend the knee. Keep that going. Internal rotation. Bend the knee. Internal rotation. Bend the knee. 2 more. Good, and then about 5 times down the middle. Feel the newfound space in your body there. Good, one more. Feel that. And then warrior one, turn the back foot. Come on up, warrior one. Oh, just a quick note on getting from down here to up here. Oftentimes, when there used to be people in class, I would see, so check this on yourself. I would see a lot of this here, forward and back, and then I'd see the back foot step forward. Don't step the back foot forward. Stay here, just turn the back foot flat, then come up. All right, that's going to give you the length that you want. So if you want to go deeper, you can go deeper. But the issue is when the back foot is more forward, you're just not going as deep. All right, so you're not getting nearly as much out of warrior one than you would if you were here and then turned the back foot flat and then came up. Right now, you're able to go much deeper. You're able to get a hip stretch, turn the hips forward, and feel the pose a lot more deeply. Clasp the hands back behind you. Interlace the fingertips, heart up, shoulders back, head back. Take a big inhale. Fall down as you exhale. Stretch, strong back leg. Breathe deeply. Come on back up. Warrior one, inhale. Hands down to the floor, exhale. Leg back. Vinyasa. Upward facing dog, easy. Downward facing dog, good. And breathe. Good, we're gonna go through a few of these here. So take a moment, bend the right leg, push the left heel down. You really wanna get a big stretch. And feel it in the bottom of the calf, Achilles, back of the hamstrings, back of the knee. Straightening both legs from there. Come up on the toes, walk forward, or you could jump. Extend that spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose, bend the knees, reach the arms, inhale. Let's hold it for 30 seconds or so. Keep breathing. Make sure the microphone's working. Yes. Good. Sink a little bit lower. A couple more breaths. One more inhale. And then stand. Hands together at the heart. Exhale. Big full breath. Sun salutation B, we're just going to do 3 rounds. We're going to go through it 3 times. So you just do the best you can. Chair pose when you're ready. Inhale. 1 at a time. Fold as you exhale. Halfway up. Inhale. Step back or jump. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Right leg first. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Reaching up. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Left side. Take it up. Bring it forward. Back foot turns. Doesn't step. Reach up. Hands down. Abdomen strong. Leg back. Lower. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog pose. Breathe. Again, up on the toes, walk or hop forward. Extend as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose, inhale. Stand, hands together at the heart, exhale. Big full breath. 2 more rounds like that, back to chair, inhale. Chair pose, fold, exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Step or jump back. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, down dog. Right leg, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Hands down to the floor. Take the leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Left side, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reaching up, deep bend, and that front leg, right? This leg is bent deep, hands down, leg back, vinyasa. Open the heart, and then downward facing dog. Breathe. Good. Up on the toes again. Walk or hop forward. Extend as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose from there. Stand. Hands together. Big full breath. Unnecessary muffler. I don't know if you heard it or not. Chair pose, inhale. One more round. Fold down as you exhale. Halfway up as you inhale. Step or jump back as you exhale. Remember, anytime you can lower all the way down to the mat. Otherwise, take a vinyasa. Down dog, right leg, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Stretch, hands down, leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Heart open, shoulders pull back. Abdomen takes you to down dog. Left side, take the leg up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up. Hands down. Leg back, lower. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Right away, drop to the knees for a moment. Let's go ahead and sit back onto the heels. Let's see how my knee does. Yeah, it needs to be cracked, I think. But you can sit back on the heels for a moment. I just gotta do this. Oh, that's maybe not gonna happen. Oh yeah. It's funny, it feels good, but, oh, there we go. Once in a while it feels like it needs to crack like that. And when it cracks, then I get to, it just gives me a little bit more space to sit here. It's still a little sensitive. Like, I want to lean to that side. Anyway, from here, to help my knee, interlace the fingers back, lift the upper body up, pull the shoulders back, take a big inhale, and then fold down, forward onto the very top of the head. A little shoulder stretch here, breathe. Good, one more breath, stretch. Good. Release, downward facing dog, come on up. And take a moment. Bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch it. And switch sides and stretch. Good, and then right leg up behind you, bring it all the way forward. Turn the back foot flat, come to warrior one, and then push the front leg straight right away. Hands to the waist. Step the back foot closer, angle it forward. So now you step the back foot closer for sure, right? Because before you didn't, now you are. And then this is at kind of 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Hips forward, front leg forward, grab either your, so we're gonna take this in 4 stages, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, really. So from here, either hands to the waist or grab the elbows behind you. This is hamstrings. Or if you can, palms together, reverse namaste, which looks like this. All right, if that works for you, then you can do that. All right. From here, lift the upper body up. Lift it up nice and tall, and then fold forward down. Halfway, halfway, halfway. First stage is halfway. Whatever halfway is for you. And at halfway, I don't even know if you can kind of almost see that. What I want you to do, so this is me engaging the abdomen, kind of tucking the pelvis, and this is lengthening the spine and lifting the pelvis up. When you lift the pelvis up, kind of back this way, it's going to go deeper into that hamstring stretch, which is what I want for you to have happen. And after you're halfway for a few breaths, now you go about 75, 80%. Breathe. $85 max. I don't want you to put too much strain here. And breathe. Good. That's stage 2. Now stage 3, I want you to release that stretch, bend the knee, can kind of adjust for a moment. I want you to hug this leg. So you're going to hug the leg, grab the elbows or triceps with the opposite arm with this leg bent. So notice my front leg is bent. Hugging the leg, you keep this together. You should keep your upper body connected to your thigh and then start to straighten the leg. And breathe. So it doesn't matter if the leg straightens or not. If it does, you can kind of drop your head down and get a deeper hamstring stretch, but it doesn't matter. The idea is to just breathe and stretch in there. Good, then release that. Take a moment, hands down, then you can straighten the leg. So now, this is probably the deepest you're gonna go with the leg straight, and it's fine if you have blocks. Obviously, you can definitely use blocks here. You could even come up on here, hands onto the shins, lengthen that upper body, breathe. If you feel like you can, and you're so far down into the stretch, take the arms back and drop the head down and breathe. Very good. And then release it. Go ahead and step the leg back, or what used to be your leg. Step that back. And then take a vinyasa. Lower down, easy, gentle back bend. Oh, let the back unwind a little bit, and then reverse it. Downward facing dog. So one of the things we do in the yoga practice is we create this space, and then we do what we can to actually keep the newfound space that we have. Go ahead here, take a moment, bend the left leg, push that right heel down, give it a big stretch. And then lift the leg up, left leg, bring it forward, turn the back foot flat, come up to warrior 1 first, push that front leg straight, hands to the waist, step the back foot closer, angle it forward, set yourself up. It's totally different than warrior 1. From here, front foot forward, hips forward, foot at kind of 2 o'clock. And then 3 options with the arms. Touch the hips, like hands to the hips, or grab your elbows, or palms together, reverse. Namaste. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. Namaste. Namaste, incidentally, if you didn't know, means the divinity inside of me bows to the divinity inside of you, or salutes to bow. Nama is to bow. Lift the upper body up, and then fold halfway. I like that salutation because it sort of takes the ego out of it. It's not like, hey, I'm Ted. It's more like, hey, the God self with a lowercase g, you know, or the divine self, or the spirit being inside me bows to, salutes to yours. It doesn't matter your name, your height, your weight, your color, where you come from, how much money you have. Just you're a being, I'm a being, and we respect each other. Lengthen the upper body, breathe a little more, and then go now from halfway to your really 75, 80, 85% max here. And just chill, breathe. Good. Release that from there, hands down, and just pause for a moment. You're gonna bend that front leg. So this is trickier than it might seem. You wanna ultimately bend this front leg, wrap the arm around, grab the triceps, and then work that leg as straight as you can and breathe. Good. Then release that. You're going to come up, stabilize, see if you can straighten the front leg, however far your upper body is away from your leg. But then see if you can make this the deepest stretch that you've done thus far for the back of the legs. Lengthen the upper body, sink down, stretch. If you're more comfortable, hands back and breathe. Good, and then let it go. Now hang forward, step the leg back. Vinyasa, lower down. Let's lower all the way to the mat. Oh, point the toes back. Just an easy cobra pose first. Actually gonna do a little Shavasana here too. But first a little gentle cobra. And then from here, come on down. And then clasp the hands back behind you, interlace the fingertips, lift the upper body up. Lift the arms up, drop the chin, and breathe. Good. Arms forward, lift up, a few more breaths. One more inhale. And release it. Child's pose, back to child's pose. Pause for a moment. Good. And I'm going to come up and just do one back bend. Just one back bend here. So lifting, just starting on the knees. You can tuck the toes. I always tuck the toes, especially in the beginning. Lift the upper body up. Shoulders draw back and down, heart up. That's enough. You don't have to go any further. If you feel more comfortable and you want to, left hand to the heel, right arm up. Lean back a little bit. We're going to do both sides. Good. And then forward, abdomen strong. Slowly come out. And opposite side. Lift up, lean back. Abdomen strong, forward. Good. Slowly come down. Downward facing dog. From there, take a moment, last time to solidify these hamstring stretches. So bending that left leg, pushing that right heel down, should definitely be some more space. And your heel may go down or may not, it doesn't matter so much as long as you feel some more space. And then you can lift the tailbone up so that you feel not only back of the leg, bottom of the leg, but hamstring and then sit bone. One more breath. And then switch it, same thing. Lift the tailbone. Very good. Right leg forward. Drop the back knee down. Now we go into our hip stretching here. So that was it for hamstrings. Look at that. That was a fun little crack. All right. So If you need more cushion for the back knee, if you're on concrete or hardwood, then you can always just double it up. I'll just do that just for fun. But right leg forward, we're gonna go sink forward into this leg. We're gonna do 2 minutes right here. So more yin style. Just chill, relax, and breathe. Yeah, so from now on, Mondays are going to be, we're changing things up a little bit, but Mondays will be streaming along with the Malibu Half Marathon 5K community. So they're out there. If you're out there, thanks so much for joining me. And this is be geared toward kind of, you know, not super intense, but more toward like kind of an active recovery. So I know a lot of people do a lot of bigger things on the weekends, longer bike rides, longer runs, especially if you're training as a coach. Your longer events are usually on the weekends. So it's kind of nice to do a Monday, you know, active recovery. So that's what we're gonna do, and we'll leave the last 20 minutes, if not 40 minutes, you know, I'll change it up, but definitely last 20 minutes for yin, for sure. So you at least get that every week. We're gonna go a couple more breaths, and then we're gonna take this arm up. Well, actually, just take it up now for a moment, lift it up, lean back slightly. I'll put a list up somewhere, so every day has its thing, because what we're gonna do is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Actually, this will start next week, so don't worry about it, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday will be here, Facebook and YouTube. Instagram, though, today I couldn't do Instagram. Now come forward, and we're gonna take this leg. So if you can, if it doesn't work for you to grab this back knee and come forward and sink forward this way and stretch the quad, then you just stay in this hip stretch. But if you can, right hand grabs that left foot, and then sink down forward and stretch. And breathe, lengthen the upper body up and breathe. And I thought I was going to be able to work it out for tomorrow, but I won't. So we'll be live here again tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. But the following week, Tuesday, Thursday, will be Zoom only, because I'll be able to pump music through. And Facebook and YouTube won't shut us down, so that's good news. But you'll have to sign up. There'll be a minimum donation. If you're a monthly member, then you can, and it doesn't matter, I'll make sure you get the link. Lift the upper body, lean back, breathe deep. Good, and then let it go. Now, we're just gonna switch sides. So opposite side. Switching, left leg forward, right leg back. Flip it over, or not. You don't need to have that flip, that's fine. But let's go ahead, sink forward, breathe. Change in perspective. That's what we had over the weekend. That's what I recommend you get, especially if you've been having a harder time these last 4 months. I don't know, it almost feels like it's 6 months. Let's see, we shut down in March. So March to April, May, June, July. We're almost 5 months in. Almost 5 months. Can't believe it. And yeah, it's stressful for a lot of folks, and it's important to step out of that stress. And this goes for anything, whether it's like a once in a lifetime, once in a century pandemic, or you know, anything else. It's just important to shift your perspective, right? At any point you get into this rut, you get into this groove, it's important to pull out, make a plan for yourself. Pull out, go somewhere, you know, and it doesn't even need to be a weekend away at the lake, right? It can be just a day or a few hours where you just say, you know, I got to get away from the kids, I got to get away from my husband or my wife, or, you know, and I just got to go in nature, you know, go to the beach, climb a mountain, you know, do something that just gives you some time to be with yourself and to chill out and to relax, and you come back into the intensity of your normal life. Right arm up, lean back. And obviously, I don't know, You know, we're all different, and that kind of healing, but that's like the essence of self-care. The essence of self-care is rejuvenation. So how is it that you rejuvenate? Lift up, lean back, a few breaths. Think about that. And if you don't know how you rejuvenate, then you got to figure out a way. Simple as that. One more inhale. And forward. Now we're going to grab that back leg if you can. So if you can, you're grabbing the foot, come back around, and then hip forward. Yeah. Lengthen the upper body up. Lean back. I think that part of my knee issue is my super tight quadricep. So I've been foam rolling the heck out of this right quad to try to loosen it up a little bit, and I really think it's helped. Lengthen the upper body, breathe deep, drop the hips. Very good. Release that. Low battery. And then come on back, downward facing dog. We're gonna go into frog pose for a moment, but just go ahead and go to down dog. Bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch. Switch sides and stretch. Good. And then turn to the side, and again, if you need that extra padding, double up your mat, but knees to the side here. And we're gonna take, let's see, what is our time? I gotta look at the actual time. Yeah, we got a solid 2.5 minutes. So here, the idea is to turn the feet out, knees wide, move the hips back. Right, gently push those hips back and breathe. As you push the hips back, you want any kind of tensing up. So you want to push the hips back, but keep the jaw relaxed, keep the face relaxed, keep breathing. A few more breaths. No, longer than that, a minute. It's a minute and a half so far, so we get another minute to go. Keep breathing, softening. Make it a little challenge, a little game for yourself. How long can you stay here? Can you breathe and soften and stretch and surrender? Soften and stretch and surrender. And relax. Last 20 seconds. Good. All right, and then slowly come forward. Gently, 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 easily. And then one leg at a time. Yeah, straighten it. Oh, and then back to child's pose. So slowly make your way back onto your mat. Child's pose. Moments. Normally, child's pose is not with the toes tucked. I'm just doing that to help my knee. Good. From here, pigeon. So right leg forward, pigeon pose. Let's see how this goes, because this was an issue last week. Yeah, still not great. Still not great. I think I'm just gonna do the reclining one. So do pigeon. If you need reclining pigeon, like me, then let's do reclining pigeon together. We'll do about a minute or so on each side. So right ankle to the left knee, pull them in this way. And let me just set our little timer, and then we'll go. So about a minute and a half, totally relaxing and softening and stretching. So I think, just speaking to athletes, runners, cyclists, hikers, I think this kind of practice is something that we just don't do enough of, where we just sit in poses for longer periods of time. So I think that it's something that we should all do more regularly. Excuse me. Excuse me. Well, tickle. I have a tickle. It's funny, I play with Madison. Hey, Madison, I lost my tickle. And then I'll tickle her and I'll go, oh, there it is. Easy to entertain a 4-year-old. It's very fun. A few more breaths here. Pull it in, breathe. Good. And then release it. We'll switch sides. I am going to come up and do regular pigeon. So go and switch sides, and you can either stay in reclining pigeon and do that, or you can do regular pigeon here, which I'm going to do on this side because this knee works fine. And then come on back down. Same deal, about a minute and a half, 90 seconds or so. And soften, relax, breathe. Always that constant body scan, having the constant body scan where you just relax your jaw, your fingers, your shoulders, your face, your scalp, your ears. All right, that's a minute and a half. Come on up. Bring your legs forward. Shake them out for a moment. Let's give them a little shake. Flex the feet back, butt out to the side a little bit. Arms up, fold forward. Do a finishing sequence here. Pause, relax, breathe. All right, so you can stay there and relax. Otherwise, you can roll back, roll up, take the legs up and over the head for plow pose. If this is okay on the back and the neck, then you can do it. Once you get there, support the back, take the legs up, breathe. Legs wide, flex the feet. A few breaths. Bend the knees from there. And then legs up. Down over the head. And slowly come on down, a final twist. Pull the right knee in, roll to your left side, right arm back. Oh. Good. Switch sides from there, same thing. Pull the left leg in, give it a big squeeze, roll to your right side, left arm back, twist. Don't forget that I'll be going live Wednesday. I think this Wednesday is going to be noon time, my time, Pacific Coast time, talking about more endurance training. I have to figure out what the topic's going to be. I got a few to choose from. Back to the center. Shavasana, final rest. Feet flop open, palms up, eyes closed. Deep breath. Totally relax. When you're ready, go ahead and bring your left hand to your heart center, right hand to your belly. Breathe. And then start to roll to your right side. Bend the knees, roll to the right. A few breaths. And then come on back up. Comfortable seated position. Just sit up nice and tall for a moment. Palms up, eyes closed. Remember, meditation is so much about building that sense of calmness and peace and tranquility, even in the midst of chaos, or construction or a pandemic, right? It's all about understanding that things can go on outside, and even things can go on in your mind, but you don't have to necessarily identify, hold on, let them all rule your state of being. Palms together from there. Go ahead and take a moment of gratitude. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Thank you very much for showing up and practicing yoga, whether you did it here with us live or sometime in the future. I very much appreciate it. Don't forget, pay for your class if you can. Otherwise, this is my gift to you, and support us, support your local businesses, stay safe, stay healthy. And one more final little announcement is my wife has launched her podcast. She didn't realize it was going to launch over the weekend. She thought she would have some time to sort of build up. But go to Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to your podcast and check out The Mom Feed, Lauren Lobley, and go to Instagram, follow The Mom Feed, and support her. It's amazing. I just listened to the first episode, and she is so good. If you or anyone you know is a mom, this is awesome. Super good stuff, and thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow.